Hello, it's so good to see you again. Thank you for all those comments. That really made me feel nice. I just pulled over to the side of the road and thought I would check on what happened on my YouTube stuff and if I should public another video. I did get a few of them uploaded. It's so awesome. It's working again, so you don't have to go over to Teepee Woman. Oh, and those of you that wanted to see where Teepee Woman was, like I told you yesterday that I had like my camera, my video thing, sometimes it sends everything to the other channel, right? I had two channels. One was my kids and stuff that I didn't want, that, you know, they didn't want everything online about them or something. And so I had Teepee Woman. T-I-P-I-W-O-M-A-N. That's because I kept building teepees. I just had a fun teepee thing. I wish my back worked. I have all these things I want to do. I took one teepee down and I dragged it somewhere else, and then I took the one from the driveway, my glass teepee. All the windows went to the dump, remember, and the poles went down beside the teacup trail in the perennial slope garden. Anyway, and so I pulled that teepee tripod down. So that's going to go next to Sumac Hill by the parking lot by the Fiddlehead Pond off Kingfisher Lane. Anyway, so why am I telling you this about my teepees? I'm really sidetracked. But anyway, what I wanted to say was how good. Here, would you like an aspartame? I have some. You can have one. Here, put out your hand. Okay. Oh, you wanted two. All right, well, there you go. There's two. And then I'll have one too. I have these other ones, which you don't need to know about because I'm going to have them. They're mine. Anyway, somebody was saying that they had watched a video of mine with their mom. And now their mom has gone. And so it's like watching that video I made. Because they had watched it together. And I just felt her pain, right? I just felt when you lose your mother, it's really, I don't know. I think I'm pretty strong. Because it didn't flatten me. But then I know the plan of salvation, and so I'm not, things don't worry me because I know what's up. And I don't feel like people are gone at all. Body sleeps. Spirit moves on and waits. Or does other stuff while they're waiting. But anyway, it's like the missing child. Like if your child goes missing, you're devastated. But if your child goes to grandma's, and you know where your child is, that your child is at grandma's, you know your child is safe, you wouldn't ever be devastated. I think that's sort of a parallel with dying. You know, if you don't know where they are, then it's like horrible, horrible. Maybe they don't exist anymore. Even more horrible. But if it's like they're just gone to university on the other, somewhere where you can't go, like China or Australia or wherever is far away from you, here, then you're not worried. Then you know it's only so many years. Like for me, it'll be about 25 maybe, unless it's shorter. I'm 62. 72, 82, plus 5, 87. Well, it's hard to say, you know, because in 25 years, like if you look 25 years ago, the longevity was not at 82 or 3, wherever it is for Canada. Canada's longevity is higher, probably because there's less murders and things here. Like 6 a year or 20 a year or something like that in the whole country. Even though we're a little country. Maybe because we're a little more spread out. Tempers rise when it gets too hot and when you're too crowded. Must have been pretty bad. People down there lost their homes and things. And I guess you don't just evacuate. You just don't go to some hotel and live in a hotel forever. You go back and there's nothing there. But it's your property. And so you have to clean up your mess, right? So then you get a bad back or have a heart attack from trying too hard. Well, a lot of people have a lot of things happening. I don't know why I'm way on to about that now. Oh, I got a pumpkin. See my pumpkin in the back seat with all of my extra clothes in case I have to do anything and I need a different kind of clothes. And Abe is home now, so talk about a mess. I'm not the messiest person around anymore. So I got this board back there. I got, the board is for, it's in the trailer. You see the trailer? Let's see if I can touch it and make it focus there. There you go. Board in trailer. 12 by 12 by 2. 2 by 12 by 12. Anyway, so I guess Weather Channel retweeted there is a swath of notably dry air on the east side of Nate, just in case you wanted to know. I saw that they're going to get 5 to 6 feet of flooding at Gulfport. Gulfport is a beautiful place. I was there. I went down. Check out what Katrina had done. Check the oil spill. The oil spill was not Katrina. That's right, it was 5 years after Katrina. Which was 10 years ago now, I think. Amazing how many years go by quickly. Years never went by quickly, but now they go by, in dozens. Things that I've made, projects that things that I made. I made once this stump bench, a bench full of stumps. So I got all these stumps from the dump, from the nature pile, and then I made a basket around them. So I put posts in and I wove the alders back and forth in front of the. I had all these posts and I put dirt in and it was really nice. That was a stump bench. So I had several of them. But they all rotted. They're all gone. They don't exist. But we've lived there 21 years, so I don't know how long they lasted. 5, 10 years? Yeah, maybe more. So, but I have lived long enough now that I see things that I did actually rot out. Chairs that get rained on and the sun dries them and they rain and sun, and they wreck and they fall apart. And so now I'm real protective of cushions and things that are outside. But I wasn't protective before because I didn't realize what happens, But I've lived long enough to see things fall apart, ruin. I think I looked better before I did something with my hair, with my hands. Now it's all straight and flat on that side. I have all these little clips. I know what I need is a smile. There! See how much better I look with a smile? Makes you feel good if you smile. Just try it. Just once. Some people want to be happy and they don't know how to be happy. That's a very important thing to learn. You smile. You breathe deep. You think of good things that have happened. Hope in the future is a big deal. If you have hope, it's like optimism. Things can be done. Hope is a knowledge of things that will happen. Like the things that the Savior has promised. He says, we know things. We know like the Spirit is with us. It's here. God is watching over us. He sees us. Angels are around us. They prepare the way before us. Okay, so we know those things. But hello, open your eyes and look around. And do you think about the fact that the Holy Spirit is here? Or that the love that God has for me is real? or that what Jesus Christ did was really something sent by God and it was what he said it was and not just a nice teacher? You know, like, do we... And if we know those things, if we believe those things, that should really change us. Like right now, it should really change us in the right now. But does it? Not usually. I forget to read my scriptures. I forget to pray. I get lost in the world, you know, the this and that, the everyday thing. But you know what? You can like spend your time reading the scriptures, studying them, instead of reading like books because you like to read. Or sitting in the woods because you like to look at nature and wait for things to happen. I keep my scriptures with me all the time now. See, there they are. So I can tune in. As if these things are true, which I believe they are true, and I know because the prophets don't lie. And it's all true. And therefore, it's more important than all the hustle and bustle. I see the hustle and bustle now much more because I've been out of it, like since all these hip operations and these different things. I sit back and I can see all these things happening, and because my kids are around more, I'm seeing the concerns of the kids, which are, you know, food, shelter, housing, children, schedule, work, all that sort of stuff. But I don't think about that stuff anymore. My son is home with me for a few days, which is very different because well, when Willem's there, Willem just does his thing and I don't notice him, or we don't really pay attention to it. But Abe, there's a lot of things that Abe needs, you know, or he gets bored or whatever. But it's like, it's not like being alone, right? It's being a mother. It's hard work. It's a lot of work. You have to be mindful of somebody else and what their needs are. It's a good thing. Service is a good thing. Doing something for somebody. Oh, you know what I thought I'd do? I thought when I get home, I'm going to cook. I'm going to make soup. I have here in my possession. That's not them. What is that? Something else. I have here carrots. And I have at home onions and potatoes. And I have squash. But I thought I should save that for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on Monday here. So all 5 kids, well 4 kids because Daniel is gone to Vietnam. He'll be back in a couple of years. But you know what? It's so nice to talk to him. Like he's got Snapchat. And so he can like stop by the side of the road and he can just make little videos. It's just like, you know, 4 or 5 second video or whatever. And it comes to me immediately. And then while I play it, I quickly push the button and the other button at the same time so I get a screenshot. Because I can't take it all in 4 seconds. And then you can only see it once again. So I click, 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 click. And then I watch it through. And then I go and watch each of my camera snaps. I watch each of them so I can see what was really going on. See the details, you know? A picture is worth 1,000 words. 1,000 or 10,000? I think it should be 10,000. You start just trying to describe it, describe the scenery. You know how many trees there are to describe, how many different kinds of leaves there are to describe, the different colors. A picture is worth 10,000 words. I believe that. I know it is true. And you heard it here last. And you can do this at home. Results may differ. Now, I don't know what it is you could do at home because we're not really talking about doing anything at home.